What up, baby? It's your boy, the ATX Sooner, back with another video. As you can see, I'm having a little difficulty with my camera, so I'm using my phone. I mean, not camera, my mic. But anyways, that's besides the point. Let's talk about the fact that do we need to panic right now? Should we be fearful of what's going on next year with all these wide receivers entering the portal? All the hurt guys are gone. So what does that mean for Oklahoma? We also lost Bauer Sharp, man. But if you've been watching my channel for a long time, then you know exactly how I feel about this type of stuff. But let's get into this list, man. Of course, Jackson Arnold, he's gone. He's gonna find himself a P4 team to go to. Probably, I'm just gonna go ahead and say Mississippi State. I don't see why he wouldn't do that. But anyways, are we gonna miss Jackson Arnold? I don't think so. I think that Michael Hawkins is a capable guy. I think that if he was given the opportunities to mess up like Jackson Arnold was, we'd be a lot more enthused about this guy being here. But do we need another guy? Of course we do. Of course, we're looking at the Washington State guy. I wouldn't be mad if what's his name? Malik, the guy that left Texas and went to Duke, he entered the transfer portal. Wouldn't be mad with him at quarterback. But wide receivers, man. Oh, and it would be wrong for me not to mention Bauer Sharp also. And speaking of Bauer Sharp, man, I think that everybody, including myself, I mean, we owe Bauer Sharp an apology, man. I don't think that this offensive coaching staff this year really put him in position to be successful doing what he's good at doing. I mean, to me, Bauer Sharp is just a receiving tight end. He's a big wide receiver. So why do we have him pulling, run blocking? And I don't think he's a blocking tight end like that. So, we didn't do him too good with that. And then, of course, the play calls with the whole tight end screens and stuff. I just, in general, don't think that should be a thing. But I mean, unless you have an athletic enough tight end, but I don't see there being too many more athletic tight ends than Bauer Sharp. So, I mean, if he couldn't make it work, I don't think any other tight end really can make that type of stuff work. But the wide receiver group, man. So, I mean, all year this year, we've been down to wide receivers. We've been hurting on wide receivers, and it really affected us this year. It really did. When it comes to giving Jackson Arnold that safety blanket. He didn't have any safety blankets out there because they were all hurt. And look at this. All the hurt, well, not all the hurt guys, but Nick Anderson, Jaquez Pettaway, J.J. Hester, Jalil Farouk, and Andrew Anthony. 5 wide receivers all entering the transfer portal. Will they be missed? Do we need to panic? I don't think we need to panic. Does that mean we need to focus on wide receiver in the transfer portal? Of course it does. But y'all know how I feel, man. Look, I'm just straight up. It's Oklahoma ride or die. Okay, and I get it. I'm a fan. I'm not an athlete. As an athlete, you want to do what's best for your career. So can you get mad at them guys for leaving? No. If you feel like that this is the best thing for your career going forward, so be it. But you know how I'm feeling about it? Get out of here. Bye. Sayonara. Don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out. Whatever the saying is. Look. I'm all about Oklahoma, and if you're not all about Oklahoma, we don't need you on this team. We need to get this separation now. Oil and water don't mix, and it seemed like that's what we tried to do this year. It seemed like we tried to mix a whole lot of oil and water together. It don't look too good, do it? But anyways, man, do I think we need to panic? I mean, I don't think we need to panic for real because there's going to be so much talent in that transfer portal. And then I've also, just because they entered the portal don't necessarily mean that they're leaving. Although I don't see any of these guys coming back, let's be honest. But, man, does it hurt? Yes. Yes, it hurts. Nick Anderson, he's a legacy player. The training staff, apparently, there's some back and forth about that. Was Nick Anderson telling the truth? Is the training staff telling the truth? Who knows? But regardless, we don't need that type of we don't need those type of rumors floating around. So guess what? The training staff needs to do better, which that is currently happening. We're trying to move to more of like an NFL style training facility, which is all that's great and all if it works. But Petaway, I can't get mad at Petaway for not playing, for entering. You didn't get any playtime. I don't think he was hurt. And when he did get some playtime, I was excited to see him. So I want him to ball out. Go do your thing. Jalil Farouk. I don't know what to say about Jalil Farouk. I have so much respect for all these guys, don't get me wrong. But Jalil Farouk, JJ Hester, them boys got opportunities this year. Obviously, Jalil got hurt, so maybe that might have something to do with the training staff as well. I did hear a couple people had to go do their own MRI thing, but I don't know. That's he say, she say stuff. I don't understand why Jalil Farouk and JJ Hester would enter the portal. We have an offensive coordinator who is going to bring a scheme with him that is going to make a huge difference on this offense. At least one would hope. We know that if they were to come back, Jalil Farouk and JJ Hester would be probably in that starting rotation, a wide receiver. So why are you leaving? I don't know. But either way, get out of here. I mean, I have no sympathy, no remorse for anybody that decides to take off that crimson and cream. I think that's something me and BV have in common. Once you decommit from the school, once you show no interest in the school, then guess what? We're not showing any interest towards you. Okay? Would we like you to come back? Of course we'd like you to come back, but guess what? You're starting in the back of the line if you do. So that's one thing I share with BV. And Andrew Anthony, I don't know. There was rumors of him might retire. I don't know. Like Andrew Anthony had a great start at Oklahoma all the way up until that Texas game when he got hurt last year. And he's just been hurt ever since. Is that training? Is that a training facility or training staff issue? Why somebody like Andrew Anthony has to take a year and a half off before he's ready to play again? Again, that's behind the scenes stuff. I can't speculate on it. I don't know. But it is weird that, all of these players from one group are leaving. Don't get me wrong, we have a couple linemen leaving. Like I said before, Jackson Arnold. I think we lost a defensive player, which we're stacked on defense. Not too worried about that. But everybody from this wide receiver group that we were excited about coming back next year, they're gone. And so what does that mean for Oklahoma? Of course, it means that, like I said before, not to sound like a broken record, we do need to focus on that wide receiver group in the portal. Hopefully the young guys, hopefully this is giving y'all the energy that you need to step up. The guys this year couldn't get it done. And honestly, I don't think it's the guys that couldn't get it done. I don't think it was the Jimmies and Joes. I think it was the X's and O's. Okay. I think that was the reason why we couldn't get anybody open for wide receiver this year. But again, all new offense next year, whole new scheme, something that is more player friendly, something that, that offensive coordinator is going to, Ben Arbuckle is going to run the plays that fit the team instead of try to make the team fit the plays, And I would think that that's something that all these guys could be excited about. But hey, like I said, man, if you're out of here, if you are out of that crimson and cream, you're in the transfer portal, you for everybody. And guess what? Just like women, if you for everybody, we don't want you. Okay? All right, I'm locked down with one and I'm committed to one, and that's how it's going to be. And I feel like that's how it should be in this whole college thing. But of course, again, I sound harsh saying that because I'm such a homer, even though I'm not from Oklahoma, but these guys got to do what's best for their career. And if we don't have the training staff to make things right, I'd leave too. But like I said, man, a bunch of he say, she say stuff. Is it the training staff? Why is one position group hurt all year long? Could it be wide receiver coach? Could it be strength and conditioning coach? Could be all of that. Could it be all the above? Yes, it very much so could be. But either way, man, just wanted to see how y'all feel about this. Y'all tell me in the comments, should we panic about this? Is this something that we need to worry about? Yes. But is it something that we need to panic over? Is it something that we can't get right? I'm not really panicking myself. You know, if this was the offensive line like last year and we are just losing everybody, no starters coming back, yeah, I'm worried about that because I don't want another year like this year. But wide receivers, I feel like that group is, like I said before, it's more about the X's and O's instead of the Jimmys and Joes. And if we can get the X's and O's right, Jimmy and Joe should be able to to do what they need to do, right? So, anyways, man, that's all I got for y'all. What do y'all think, man? Where are these guys going? Where do you think Nick Anderson's going? Where do you think Petaway might land? You think Farouk might go somewhere? Where is he going? Where Hester, Andrew Anthony, Bauer Sharp, you know, the list is long. So where do you think these guys are going? Do you care? Me personally, I don't. But good luck to the guys, man. I don't wish harm on nobody. I just don't care. You know, I'm not, if you don't care about the team, if you're not a part of the team anymore, well, I have no interest in you. That's why I don't cover other teams. It would feel like work if I covered other teams. I don't like anybody else but Oklahoma. So I'm passionate in Oklahoma. So guess what? I can talk about it. But I can't sit here and talk about Notre Dame. I can't sit here and talk about Tennessee. Would that bring me more followers? Would that bring me more views? Possibly. But I have no passion in it. So anyways, man, I'm rambling at this point. Let's see how it goes, man. We got a lot of moves that we need to make this offseason. But like I said before, man, no panic over here. I'm not panicking. I don't think you should be panicking, not yet at least. And let's just see how this offseason plays out, man. We got one more game. BV has one more year to prove himself. So do I think that we're going to take this seriously? Do I think we're going to find the Jimmys and Joes to fit the X's and O's or whatever? Yes. I don't think BV is going to take any of this lightly because he knows he's coaching for his job next year. And he's going to need all the help he can get, especially in that wide receiver room. But again, that's all I got for y'all. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. It's going to be a long off season, so obviously I'm not too frequent. I'm not too frequent in the off season. I'll try to do my best though to at least provide a video, at least 2 videos a week at least, you know. But it's going to go how it's going to go. But either way, man, I appreciate y'all's support. Thank you for tuning in. It's your boy, the ATX Tuner. And y'all know why we shouldn't panic. One, because we're Oklahoma. We're always going to be Oklahoma. You know, that's just something that, you know, we work history. You know, history shows that we're not going to have to worry about this too much longer. But does the future care about history? I don't think so. But anyways, man, it's mainly because it's in our DNA. All right? So don't panic, man. That's not in yours. It's not in mine. That's all I got. Bye.